off the wing. Grab the rope. Grab that line. Grab the wing. Bring it in. Got your head on.
And as we make our way up Agamemnon Channel to our final destination of Princess Louisa, we get a little bit of company. Tugboat with a huge barge. We are sailing along Jervis Inlet, about to make the turn onto the last leg of Queen's Reach, and Scott has put out the jib, so we've turned the motor off so it can be quiet for a little while and just enjoy the scenery. That is quite some scenery. This is Malibu Rapids Youth Camp. It's Young Life Christian organization. And they're zip lining, let's see in a moment, into the water. We got the first boat going into Malibu Rapids. He's going in a little early of slack, but he says he has twin props and he thinks he can do it. It should be at a couple of knots at the moment in the rapids, but he thinks he's got it. We'll see. We are still waiting to go through Malibu Rapids, probably 5 more minutes or so. The gap there that we've been watching has diminished a good bit as far as its pace, but it's still flowing out. The kids are jumping on a trampoline, flipping, and then diving into the water. And here we go, into the Malibu Rapids. It's slack. Just a couple of minutes before slack. It's about a little under 2 knots now, so it should be fine. Here we go. Hey Scott.
Hey babe.
What'd you just do?
Malibu Rapids.
You made it through. Yay! Good job. Officially entering Princess Louisa Inlet. We made it through the Malibu Rapids, and now we're in the inlet. Should be much smoother here on out. Gliding along Princess Louisa Inlet on our way to Chatterbox Falls.
Alright, here we are, Saturday morning. Beautiful Saturday morning in Princess Louisa Inlet. Yesterday was a little cloudy. Today the clouds have lifted and you can see very clearly all the granite hillsides, mountainsides. We've got several waterfalls right around us here in the anchorage. Big waterfall over there. A little waterfall coming out down here, but its mama is up here, cascading down. A little babbling waterfall over here. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Give you a little tour. This is Puffin out on the deck. Puffin. The dinghy is here. We toured around the inlet in the dinghy yesterday. Still have it tied up, outboard ready to go. We're going to try to get some more pictures today. Coming back here, this is the cockpit. We just finished up breakfast, and here's what's left of breakfast, our French press. Roxanne's working in the kitchen. We are anchored in about 40 feet of water. We have a stern line tied here to keep us from swinging. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some rocks just over there, and we don't want to hit the rocks, so the stern line keeps the boat from swinging right or left, keeps us away from the rocks. And these neat little hooks in the granite, I'll zoom in here. The Park Service installed these little hooks in the granite so that you can stern tie, and ours currently is underwater because we tied it at low tide and now the tide is rising. But that's okay because we've double looped it. We've just taken a loop out from the boat, looped it through the hook and back to the boat, so when we're ready to go we'll just release one end and reel it in. So it doesn't matter whether it's underwater or not. Let's go see what Roxanne's doing down here. Coming down into the cabin. This is the cabin. Roxanne is cleaning up from breakfast, doing dishes. Drying some bath towels there. We'll put those out on the deck. Hang them up with some clothespins later. This is one of our sofas. The other one is used for storage. This is the electrical panel that controls all of our battery bank and our power. Here's our library of manuals and books and guidebooks.
And he knows he's not supposed to be up there. It's a flotilla of old wood ships coming in to see Chatterbox Falls. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. We are leaving Princess Louisa Inlet.
Oh, why do we have to go?
We have to go because it is 37 minutes until slack tide at the Malibu Rapids. And we have to get through there at slack tide, or we'll have to stay another day.
Or at least half a day, right?
It's 6:30 in the morning, and we're heading out of Princess Louisa, heading down the Jervis Inlet with the goal of making Hinder Harbor for this evening to do laundry,
Yay.
check email, and figure out what we're going to do next.
Great. Goodbye, Chatterbox Falls.
Bye, Chatterbox Falls, and hundreds of other waterfalls.
Bye, Princess Louisa.
Securite, 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 37-foot sailing vessel entering Malibu Rapids southbound. Any concerned traffic, please advise Channel 16.
And here we are, coming into Vancouver. Going across the Strait of Georgia, which is always bumpy. There you can see the tankers, all anchored, thankfully anchored. And we're just making our way across this strait, and then we will turn and go into Falls Creek, which will be a little smoother.
We're the sailboat eastbound at your 12 o'clock just in front of you. Do you need us to deviate north or south to provide clearance for you? Thank you very much.
This one, however, is not anchored. He is moving. So we're well out of his way.
Okay, I see the red.
We've made our way past the tankers, and now we're actually entering Falls Creek, so we just have to watch recreational vehicles, kayaks and things like that. Entering Falls Creek, going under Burrard Bridge, bridge number 1 of 2 that we have to go under. This is the busy seawall at Vancouver, near where our boat was docked. This is the favorite place for people to start their stroll for the evening. There's runners, walkers, and bicycles, and all kinds of stuff. This one leads around the seawall and eventually makes its way to Stanley Park, which is what we cycled around today. Always good for people watching. Last night of our trip, we are tucked away in a little cove in Lousia overlooking the sunset over Lousia.